yes/no questions, simple past, be. I went to my friend's wedding last weekend. Oh, was it fun? Were there many guests? Was it inside or outside? Was there a big cake? Look at the yes/no questions here. They all begin with the past form of the be verb. Was it fun? Were there many guests? Was it inside or outside? Was there a big cake? Form a question with be in the simple past, the same way you form a question with be in the simple present. So you already know how to write this sentence. It was fun. It is the subject. Was is the verb. Here the verb is in the simple past. It was fun. And to make the question, we just switch the order of the subject and the verb. So the answer is the verb, then the subject. Was it fun? Was it fun? Yes, it was. Here are some more examples of yes/no questions in the past. There was a fire downtown yesterday. Was it big? Were you there? Was anyone hurt? Was there a lot of damage? You can see they all start with be, then they have the subject, and the answer to these are yes or no. Okay, let's practice. Okay, you have the answer. Yes, she was. She was very surprised. What is the question? Was she surprised? Yes, she was. She was very surprised. How about here? No, it wasn't. The show wasn't good. What's the question? Was the show good? No, it wasn't. The show wasn't good. Here you have the answer again. Yes, they were. My textbooks were expensive. Okay, this one is plural, so start with the plural form of be in the past. Were your textbooks expensive? Yes, they were. My textbooks were expensive. Here the answer is yes, they were. The strawberries were sweet. What's the question? Were the strawberries sweet? Yes, they were. The strawberries were sweet. Here the answer is yes, there were. There were many people at the farmer's market. It was very crowded. So what's the question here? Were there many people at the farmer's market? Yes, there were. There were many people there. It was very crowded. Last one. The answer is yes, it was. The weather was nice. It was a beautiful day. What is the question? Was the weather nice? Yes, it was. Now you know, form a question with be in the simple past by putting the be verb first. Was it crowded? Yes, it was. Were they expensive? Yes, they were. In this lesson, you'll learn about how to make yes/no questions with all the verbs in the simple past except the be verb. How was your trip to New York City? Did you walk across the Brooklyn Bridge? Did you visit the Statue of Liberty? Did you visit the museums? Did you eat a bagel? Was the weather nice? Okay, these are all yes/no questions, but you can see we have 4 questions that start with did. Did you walk? Did you visit? did you visit? Did you eat? And then we have, was the weather nice? This last one, is a yes/no question with the be verb. But you can see for all other verbs, we need did to ask the question. Let's look. Use did to form a question in the past. Every question starts with did. And then the subject. Here we have a list of pronouns to use as subjects. And then the verb. And the verb stays in the simple form. It doesn't change. Let's make some questions. Did you sleep well? Yes, I did. Did he run yesterday? No, he didn't. He swam. Did she finish her research paper? No, she didn't. Not yet. Did it rain a lot last spring? Yes, it did. Did we get the contract for the project? Yes, we did. Did they eat all of the cake? Yes, they did. You only need to remember one pattern to form yes/no questions in the past. Start with did, then put the subject, and then put the verb and whatever other information you need. Did I lock the front door? Did she forget her water bottle? Did her grandchildren arrive? They all start with did, and then have the subject, and then the verb, and notice lock, forget, and arrive. The verb stays in the simple form. Don't put the verb in the past. Okay, let's practice. What is the correct word order? You know you have to start with did. Did Gina work in her garden? Did Gina work in her garden? Yes, she did. She planted flowers yesterday. What is the correct word order to make this question? Did they do laundry yesterday? Did they do laundry yesterday? Yes, they did. They did 3 loads of laundry. Last one. Did you spill coffee on my papers? Did you spill coffee on my papers? No, I didn't. The cat spilled your coffee. Now you know to form yes/no questions in the simple past. Start with did, then put the subject, and then put the verb and any other information. Did I lock the front door? Did they eat all of the cake? Did you understand? Simple past information questions. Ms. Jones asked many questions when she interviewed Andrea for the new job. Where did you work? How long did you work there? When did you leave that job? Why did you leave that job? Notice all of the questions start with a question word. Where, how long, when, and why. To form an information question, put the question word in front. You already know how to ask a yes/no question in the past. Like this question, did you watch a movie last Friday? Yes, I did. To make the information question, We're going to change this did to a lowercase. We're going to get rid of that extra information and put the question word here in front. What did you watch? I watched a science fiction movie. Let's look at some examples. Did Vanessa travel last year? Yes, she did. This is the yes/no question. To make information questions, let's change the D to a lowercase, and now we can put question words in front. And we can make many questions with this one yes/no question. Where did Vanessa travel last year? Los Angeles. When did Vanessa travel last year? In September. Why did Vanessa travel last year? To visit a friend. How did Vanessa travel last year? By plane. Okay, you try. What is the correct word order to make an information question? Use these words. You know you have to start with the question word. What did you eat for breakfast? What did you eat for breakfast? I had 2 pieces of toast. What is the correct word order to make an information question? Start with the question word. When did they visit the museum? When did they visit the museum? They went last month. They saw the new exhibit. What is the correct word order? Why did Rob go to the hospital? Why did Rob go to the hospital? He broke his ankle when he went skiing last week. Last one. What is the correct word order? Where did you go last weekend? Where did you go last weekend? We went to the mountains and camped with some friends. Now you know, just put the question word in front to turn a yes/no question into an information question. Did you work? Where did you work? Did you leave that job? Why did you leave that job?